Goose, you could post out YouTube shows today because today, Goose, because it's actually kind of nice out, even though it's fall, because even though it's starting to be the middle of fall, because we're in, I don't know. I don't know what you think, because Goose, today we're going to be talking about one of the most scariest, creepy stuff found in Just Go Through. So, Goose, first, one of my friends named Mike, Goose, he lives in the town of Prima, Goose. And Goose, yeah. By the way, there was a big fire in Prima today because it doesn't have to do with something creepy that happened in that town. So, Goose, Mike was walking one day and decided to pick up his camera because he captured something very scary. Let me show you what I mean. So, Goose, if you see that up there, that moon, Goose, because some people can see the moon in the daylight. Not everyone sees it sometimes because it's kind of rare, because not that rare. So because Mike saw that. So Mike saw the moon while he was taking a walk, and he saw something unusual on the moon. And trust me, it was something absolutely scary. Let me tell you this, because Mike thinks that he captured an alien walking on the moon. He looked like a white, tall, skinny creature walking on the moon. It was one of the most scariest things possible that he had ever seen in his life. Like, life. Like, I'm not even joking, you Goose. It was absolutely terrifying in every way possible, because not everyone sees this every day. I'm not even joking. Not everyone sees it every day. But, yeah, when he was walking, he captured what looked like... What is that? That's his Maryland license plate. Because then it goes... And this is not Maryland, this is Pennsylvania. Because then it goes... Yeah, he kept walking. And because when he saw the creature, he just picked up his phone as soon as it came before it ran away, Goose, or went somewhere else where it couldn't see it. And then right when he picked up the camera, he saw him walking like this. He had no face. I don't know why I did that. Just to be scary, I guess. But it wasn't scary, of course, because I'm a human, Goose. That wasn't probably. So, Goose, right when Mike took the camera footage, look at that big truck, Goose. He saw it walking for a couple of minutes until it bended over and gave up of trying to be seen, and wasn't seen again after that, which is absolutely terrifying, Goose. And I would never recommend you Goose. I would just never recommend you Goose having to deal with this. Because what do you think? Do you think it was a super tall and skinny white astronaut walking on the moon? Or do you think it was just an alien? Or maybe some ghost on the moon? What do you think? Number two. Because let's call that number one, because this one's number two, of course. Of course. This one might give you chills. Look at it, because this one might give you chills for the rest of your life. life. So, Goose, let me tell you. So, one of my other rebel friends that work for creepy investigators were walking one night after they got a super important call saying that they kept hearing someone walking in their house. So, because they also called the creepy investigator rebels. Because they also called the police rebels, Goose. Because yeah, the reason why they called the police rebels was she thought that it might have been just a scholar, Goose, a swatter, I meant. But Goose, it was nothing compared to a swatter. It's good. Because it was something more terrifying than you could. Because his body camera footage caught something absolutely terrifying. And Goose, it was something so terrifying that I don't know if you guys want to see it. Because this is what it was. Well, Goose, when he was investigating with the because when he was investigating with the police rebels, at the same time, because they were walking around the house and caught something absolutely chilling. And Goose, they ran out of the house and told the woman to run out of the house too. And Goose, they called the SWAT team and everything, Goose. They called more creepy rebel investigators to look at this too. And goose, they got very armored up. And very scared up too. Because what they saw was what looked like a woman with a white dress. And what looked like blood on the dress, goose. And her hands were white, as this pale white. In her face, don't even want to describe her face. Because when they took that picture from me, it was absolutely terrifying. Her face, she didn't even have a face, goose. It was just a stick face. And goose, she was walking. Trust me, she was alive, goose. Because we don't know to this day what they caught, goose. Because whatever they caught, it was absolutely chilling. Yeah, dude. Because the rebels that was actually not that long ago, surprisingly. It was actually 1 month ago, goose. Because yeah, I don't remember the date because 1 month ago was kind of a while ago, like a while ago. Because it was goose. But I don't know why I was doing that. Testing out my skills, I guess, to make sounds and stuff like that. Goose and cool sounds like, I don't know. So it don't really sound like it. Cool, and that also really sound like other stuff too. Because it was good goose. Back to what I was saying. Number 3. Because this one might be. This one is just a mystery. It is not that scary. I mean, if you think about it a little bit longer, then you will think it is kind of scary. So what it is, goose, was this guy that I have no clue who it was, because this guy who was working, I guess, night shift. What makes it more creepier? This is night shift. This in the middle of the night, and then because what he saw was kind of chilling, goose. It wasn't the scariest thing, and here's why. So, goose, all it was is this guy was taking a video, and it was not windy whatsoever, like not windy. And like, it was actually a very nice night, because all of a sudden one of the cones moved by itself. And goose, because I was just talking to my mom, goose, because yeah, goose, and it was goose, and goose, the cone moved by itself, and goose, he was kind of scared because it wasn't windy, goose, and goose, he thinks that could have been some creepy force that somehow pushed it out of nowhere. Because what do you think? Do you think maybe it was a tiny bit of wind? Because something else that might make it even more creepier is that no wind was in sight at all. And plus, that cone was kind of heavy, goose. And it is something that he thinks that wind probably couldn't carry. Like those regular cones you see at a destruction site, goose. Because I forgot to mention this too, because this goose was a stack of cones. And I just loaded this now so I can make you guys even more scared. Because yeah, they both fell by itself. They all did it at the same time. What do you think could have done this, goose? Anyways, number 4. So, goose, this might be very, very creepy for you. This might even give you nightmares, goose, for the rest of your life. Because, I mean, I've never had this happen to me before. Because this was something so scary, goose. Oh! Because right when I saw the video, it gave me goosebumps, goose, and chills at the same time. Because that night, I also had a bad dream, goose, about it too. Goose, I don't know what it could have been, because what it was is this guy driving a bike, goose, and then what looked like a woman walking but dragging something, goose. It did not look right. At first he thought it was just a woman dragging trash, really awfully weird looking, because it was nothing compared to that. It was a trash bag and all, but it didn't look like something right. It was a woman that looked like a dwarf, like small goose, because it was absolutely insane. he could tell it was an old lady that was really small. You're like, bike goose, it's good. Because Aaron's goose, yeah, I was just talking about the bike. Because Aaron's goose, yeah, the woman, of course, had a white dress on. Has to make it more scarier. Why, Goose? And Goose, what this sighting could have been. So scary, Goose. Goose, yeah. He called for backup, right? He called for rebel support right away as soon as he could. Nice Jeep, girl. I keep getting off track. Sorry, Goose. I have ADHD. Because there's Goose. My mind's like a ping pong ball. Because did it again. Of course, Goose. Because right when he came back up, the rebels came. And it was a SWAT vehicle. And Goose, right when they came, they blocked the road and searched and searched. But what they found was absolutely chilling and scared them to their core. Goose, they were so scared that they blocked that whole area, and Goose, traffic was crazy the next day. And it was, that made it even more scared. That was in the middle of the night. Of course, Goose. Just like the cone story I just mentioned to you before this story. It's Goose, yeah, Goose. Because I promise you, these are all true. Very true. Goose, yeah, Goose. Because they found a puddle of blood with human limbs on it, Goose. And the limbs were a nose, Goose, and a leg, and another leg. And then this was so scary that they didn't even know what limb this was. But whatever kind of limb it was smashed. And blood and guts were everywhere at that scene. So do you think that trash bag had a body? Do you think that trash bag had a body in it? Or do you think it was just trash? You decide. Because I got a doggy's Goose. No woman taking them doggy's Goose. Sorry, Goose. Goose, here's Goose. Number 5. So Goose, number 5 is another very creepy one. Because this guy was taking a walk on just to see, of course. And Goose, there was a drain. I'm sorry, this is not Pennywise. Because there was a drain, Goose, and he heard this. Somebody help me, please. Just normally. He was actually pretty scared about that, because that is definitely something unusual and something that seems like would never happen in life. Because when he called rebels, they caught something so scary. Just like one of the other stories that was scary too. And Goose, when they went down there, they caught what looked like a black figure in the dark drain, just walking casually towards them. And they ran right away as fast as they could and quickly grabbed their rope and put them above the drain so they can climb really high and call for backup and block that drain down. They made a new drain. And so, yeah, see about Goose?